Oh, how we do. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, salute, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power, peace and power. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, dialogue. Yes, this is a space of integrity. Yeah. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is space, love. Hello, right. This is a space, your space. A space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants, come on in, come on in. Please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information, funding tags, links, carrier pigeons, damn it, Western Union. Keep all funding information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. No, don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until you're in a Waffle House with a goddamn pan of batter all up and down your damn neck and ears. Don't wait until it's too late, till they dragging you out of the CVS with mad deodorants under your... Don't wait until it's too late. You're back in the paddy wagon. Nah, it's too late. Listen, if you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book you an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship abuse counseling, book an assessment. Anyone you know. Intimate relationship, employee, the boss, the pastor, the parishioners, the dammit, the desk sergeant, the foot patrol, your teacher and the principal, anybody, the damn doctor and a medical secretary. Any of y'all see them going at it? Come on, siblings and all. Book an assessment, learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, the characters and the characteristics that should heighten your awareness. People and places, events and stuff that, shit, you need to be alerted by. Remember, with the information of life you save could be your own. Let's get to getting because y'all wouldn't leave me alone. You wouldn't leave me alone about this subject. It's going crazy. Everybody in their timelines is going crazy. Every platform is going crazy. Papoose and Remy Ma. Corey Grant, salute, much appreciation for funding the war effort. I don't know what's going on with them. It is getting downright nasty. I just seen a post. So all y'all who picking sides, especially you dudes, I'm telling you, comrades, telling you black men, fall back. All right? Tag them though. Tag Papoose. Tag them. Tag Remy Ma. Tag her. Tag her. This is multi-layered. Tag Clarissa Shields. Tag her. Yeah, tag her. Ooh, sweet white Jesus. Tag her. Damn it. And tag the rest of your peoples. Yeah. This is Black Love Today. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to see if y'all truth or square is right and exact. Because everybody got a lot of opinions and not dealing with it from science, from reality. God damn, who in class today, damn it? Let's see who up in here. Ooh, Viva Africa, peace. First in class. Let me find out. Brother-in-law, what's going on? Rick Huger's in the spotty spot. What it do? Move. We see you. We see you. Move. Detroit is in the spotty spot. Oh, man, we already done cross states. We got North Carolina, Detroit, Merklo. What up? We see you. Ron Hart. We see we got the DMV, DC. What up? That's Beckles. London is in the spot. Cross the pond them. Yes, Magic Little Brit, what to do? We got London in the spot. See, Bliz, the sniper. Yes. Philip Boom. Mrs. Reels. We got Mrs. Reels. Georgia's in the spotty spot. Yes. Let's get it, damn it. Let's get it. Uh-oh, Artist Magic. Look, what up? Look. Oh, we up in here. Yeah, Ken Williams. Miss Latrell. What up? We see you. Yeah, Brown girl from Boston in the spotty spot. What up? Corey. What up? We see you. Let's go. A Wood. Zone 864 TV. What up? Mac J. St. Louis. Oh, we getting it. William Extra. We see you. What it do? Hey, Ghoster. What up? WM Radio Philly. Oh, man, we cross country now. Yeah. ATL. Yeah, Lucid Views. Yeah, Barbara Williams. What up? Yeah, Ed. Ed 1050 Mecca. Yes. 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 Don't worry about it. You don't know, Mecca, what it do. Y'all can't make no assumptions. Cut it out now. We're going to get to it. Yeah, oh yeah. Soap, what up, Soap? I know you waiting. Mr. Mac. Yes, Callie. What up, Joe? No, we see you. Oh, yeah. Mr. Real, Jason Real, what up? We see you. Yeah, we see Terrence Butler, 55. Tierra, what up, T Green and Youngins? Yeah, Vitamin Vision TV. Yeah. We see you. Sheen, Ali. We got Canada in the building. First responders, stand up. The lifesavers, the real superheroes. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Uh-oh. Soul's Mania 55. 55 for you, Mania. Yeah. Yeah. Daryl. What up, Daryl? Guns and Gloves, what's going on? Yeah. We see you. We see you. Who else? Eric Henderson, 55. 55. Eugene Poole, North Carolina. What up, North Carolina? We see you. Who? Louisville, Kentucky Street. Smarts Media. What up? Man, we getting to it. Let's get to it. We only stand on this one subject today, this afternoon, because y'all pressing it. Y'all pressing it. Like y'all know. Y'all don't know. The one thing that everybody has to sit when we analyzing this, we don't know. We don't know them. We don't know their contract. We don't know. Everybody's matter-of-facting and ain't fact-checking because y'all ain't in their bedroom. Y'all don't know what they promised each other, so you don't know. We're making assumptions based on your little nappy, ratty-ass experience with affairs of the heart. And I keep telling y'all, the hardest thing for a man and a woman, a melanated man and a melanated woman to do under oppressive conditions is love each other. Hardest thing that they can do. Damn near impossible. North Philly, what up? Y'all still not getting that though. You think that it can be done and everything else can be excused or ignored. Nah. You can't ignore our conditions. You can't ignore our traumas. You cannot ignore the very real energies that's going on and making it damn near impossible for a couple to move in that space. But y'all think y'all know. But that's why y'all think y'all know. Okay? You don't. I never, ever forget. First bid up top in a camp, a work camp. Yeah. Convict leasing type shit. Upstate New York. I was with a Mac. And me and this Mac exchanged a lot of information and grew a friendship. Never forget my man Charlie Lemon out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I tell you, a Mac, a bona fide Mac. Man. And me and him used to talk, and I used to teach him about Islam. I used to teach him about New York City, even though he was in New York for many years. And he would teach me and educate me about him and his. He said, never, Bliz, never allow anybody to tell you that they can tell you the pimp game, that they can teach you the game. Because the game is what the game is going to be. All anyone can ever do is tell you about them and theirs. Okay? They can only tell you about them and theirs. So he tell me, all I could tell you about is me and mine. And in the course of him telling me about him and his, this is where the education of that life and lifestyle comes into play and what he experienced. You only know about you and yours. That's it. You and yours. You could be in the house with your parents and don't know the dynamics and intricacies. You know what I'm talking about. The difficulties of their marriage. You're not in their bedroom. You don't know what those two agree upon every night when they lay down. You don't know. But we're all in a space where we believe that because we do it, somebody else is doing it. Because somebody else is doing it, we should do it. And it just doesn't fit. It just don't. So you could pick sides if you want to. You could choose sides because you are emotionally triggered about it. But we got to remember there's a lot of layers to this. One, these are kids that grew up in the projects. of New York City, rappers, and people who were involved in the legal system to some degree. There's so many layers within that one or more is missed. We cannot make a proper assessment about what has taken place and what we're witnessing. Okay? So if you from out of town, you really don't understand the dynamics of living in the 5 boroughs and living in New York City Housing Authority in the projects. One from Brooklyn, one from the Bronx. Many layers to their relationship that people just don't know. Okay? We're going to keep that in the front. And before we go on, I'm telling you right now, I have remained way away from any type of gossip. Way away from it. However, they putting this in people's face. And it's running and it's consistent and everyone is jumping in with their opinions. You dig? Well, I wouldn't even touch it. But since so many men are speaking on it, I have to do it. There has to be some clarity in specific points. And for one, men who a lot of y'all are saying, this other young dude, the young MC, who y'all claim the infidelity came from, and so mad and upset. Listen, I find it very sus, very rainbow for so many men to be concerned about where another man got his muscle in. I'm just saying. Fuck, y'all upset because another man is taking care of his muscle? That's sus. What is you mad for? Because another man is beaten. Grown-ass adults. Y'all mad. This is adults. Another man shouldn't care nothing about where another man is handling himself. That's suspect. You get mad. What Biggie say? Huh? He's mad because I got my Like, really? That's some weird shit. Get yours, homie. The hell is the matter with you? And there's a lot of sensitive ass dudes like that. Yeah. Bromancing so much that they don't want another man to get a shot of that sweet peach. Y'all, that's how weird it is now. Shorty did what he was supposed to do. Anyway, we got a lot that we have to break down. And like I said, in class all the time, we have to be specific. I got to unfudge our brain a little bit here because people are sitting in belief systems that are inherited. When I'm in the therapeutic space, I always ask women, where you getting this shit from? I ask men, where you getting this shit from? Because most of the time it's an inherited belief. That means you got it from somewhere. I don't care if it was your grandpappy. I don't care if it was your mama. I don't care if you was from your cousin. You inherited the belief. And then you trying to wear it as if it's your own. And you make these connections based on some shit you heard about and not experienced. So we got to get into monogamy. Before we get into what these allegations of cheating are, these allegations of abuse, because yeah, she threw it out there, and they still going back and forth on Twitter, on IG. The latest, Remy just dispelled whatever picture that Pat put up of her and her dude, homie, with the funny head, no haircut. What is Shorty name so I can stop the battle rap dude? Whatever that little Christmas picture up and y'all clowning. Let me just show the video of Pap in the crib with her and the kids on Christmas. So this shit keep going back and forth. Stop picking sides. Stop acting like this is your relationship, no matter how much you wanted them to win. Thank you, Mr. Warbucks, the block captain. He the captain of the block. Of the block. What block? Any block or just his block? The block captain. So if y'all think he wasn't going to try to get in them cheeks, y'all sadly mistaken. And as I said prior, when it first came and they talk about Pap putting hands on him, y'all don't know if Pap knew all along. That's a whole nother subject. So let's deal with what is really troubling most people inside. See, most people believe in the social construct of relationships based on either religion or what they just would like. But I want to deal with it scientifically so we don't have to try to figure this shit out. Monogamy. Because if we wasn't dealing with that here in the United States under white man law and Constitution and Bill of Rights and values, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Okay? So monogamy is a policy. Listen. And since y'all want to be replay gang and come back and all that, make sure you listen. Bring your significant other and sit their ass down so y'all can start sorting out some of y'all issues with this shit and get into some conversation that you might have should have had long time ago. Monogamy as a policy. Socially imposed monogamy was first established in ancient Greece and Rome. So from the rip, all y'all black love and relationship goals and all this shit that y'all try to put as a matter of fact, melanated people, y'all off beat. Oh, it got quiet already. Chat quiet, all that. Yeah, let's get to it. We're those who got knowledge of self. We're those who are deaning. Where those good Christians at? Because in Greece and Rome, they was feeding Christians to the lions. But now y'all following monogamy. Oh, see? Yeah. Yeah. See? Now don't start sweating now. Because y'all got certain morals and values and principles in y'all space that didn't even come from you. Let's begin again. Socially imposed monogamy. Socially imposed. Get the definition. Get the context right. Socially, excuse me, socially imposed monogamy was first established in ancient Greece and Rome, even if sexual infidelity with concubines and slaves was largely tolerated. Oh, woo, woo. Let's get down now, damn it. Yeah. Gonna get some learning today. One of the plausible reasons was that monogamous groups were advantaged militarily over polygynous. Polygynous, not polygamy, polygynous groups. Imposing monogamy meant that fewer men would leave a group to search for wives elsewhere and would be available to fight in battles and pay taxes. As Christianity emerged in the Roman Empire in the first centuries AD, it embraced monogamy and took it further, insisting that two people must reserve their bodies and desires for each other, marriage becoming an everlasting threesome with God. It was Christianity that spread monogamy throughout the Western world, even as it struggled to fully justify its monolithic order on romance. No biblical passages explicitly prohibit multiple partners or, well, wives. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Let me read it again. Let me read it again, since y'all believe that it's only Muslims practicing Islam that could possibly have more than one wife. Let me read it. It was Christianity that spread monogamy throughout the Western world, even as it struggled to fully justify its monolithic order on romance. No biblical passages explicitly prohibit multiple partners or wives. How far can I say it? You can't find it. It ain't there. Oh. But your good Christian sisters talk about you want a God-fearing man. Not understanding where it comes from. Not understanding that it's not of you. Because when you got knowledge of self, you know that that whole paragraph has nothing to do, because we were already in organized, structured civilizations for eons before these people came into play. So what were the true principles of melanated folk and how we related to one another before this shit here? Oh, yeah, let's get to cooking. Yeah. The love-based marriage. The ideal of the faithful couple was absorbed into the ideology of romanticism. And in the 18th century, the budding bourgeoisie introduced the idea of the love-based marriage. Ooh-wee! Romanticism. Do you know what romanticism is? Yeah, that means it's not right and exact. It's fantasy. It's dreams. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like pipe dreams. Like I wish. Yeah. Yeah, it's like somebody that's 5'8", 300 pounds, talking about they're going to slam from the foul line. Pipe dreams. Yeah. Romanticism from the Europeans. So you see why you get caught up with the dumb shit, the dating, and all this other weirdness that's not of you? Let's go. Even in the secular world, sexual monogamy became aligned with romantic commitment and civic, even political virtue. If monogamy was based on love, why would we want to deny our partner the reality of other bodies, a sensory high point as worthy of reverence as the tiles of the Alhambra or box mass in B minor? The problem is that for many people, love became a quest to find love rather than to give it. But he doesn't see a solution for the trade-off between security and freedom, which is how Freud defined civilization in 1929. You see all this shit that don't have anything to do with Ma'at, nothing to do with Kemet, nothing to do with principles that we come from. So again, as I tell you, when I say that people idolize and put themselves in spaces to yearn for a white life, it won't work with specific individuals who may not be articulate enough to spit it out, but understand it deep in their soul that no, I don't want that. I yearn for something bigger and better. Yeah. Yeah. It get deep. So we don't know fully, even though we know Pap has knowledge of self, we don't know how he manifests that. If he is a walking institution of his degrees. Because if he was, it really wouldn't be no room for Remy. Because he already had children. Oh. Yeah. You see how deep this shit get? Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, Ant. What up, Ant? 155 in the building. Let's continue. Monogamy in humans is beneficial because it increases the chances of raising offspring. But it is actually very rare in mammals. Less than 10% of mammal species are monogamous compared with 90% of bird species. Even in primates, where it is more common, only about a quarter of species are monogamous. Our early, and this is where you're getting it from, right? This is these old phase only, right? Our early ape ancestors weren't monogamous, and the practice probably didn't take off until Homo erectus emerged around 1.9 million years ago. So you see how these old phase are dealing in evolution, and that their social construct is based around evolution of where they believe everyone came from. So when you fall into the value system without checking, without understanding, without experiencing, you bump your head. Yeah. You're confused because your chakras might be out of alignment. You can't be sitting in the space of chakras or reading texts that come from the continent, but you're living under a value system of Yakub, right? Of warmongers and Vikings. Doesn't fit. It don't fit. Now, there are three main explanations for why social monogamy evolved in humans. And biologists are still arguing which is the most important. It may be because human babies need a lot of looking after and stable couples can share the parenting burden, Or it could be because men want to stay close to prevent their partners from cheating. And it could also be a strategy that women evolve to discourage men from unaliving infants that they suspected were not theirs. Why, with something so early on back in the days, why would men back then suspect that infants weren't theirs? Way back then. God damn it, wasn't no Judge Judy, wasn't no judge shows, and back then they was taking DNA tests? No. No. They just might have seen baby and said, hey, I didn't do that. And unalive the kid. This is the savage mentality of the old faith that you following. Putting specific guidelines and names and titles on it. Let's continue. For, for sexually reproducing species, much of importance can be traced to a single fact. Sperm is far more plentiful than eggs. A male can father an almost unlimited number of children if he can get enough females to participate. A female, by contrast, can max out her reproductive capacity even with a single lifelong partner. By itself, this doesn't mandate polygyny, right? The form of polygamy in which males, but not females, are allowed multiple partners. Monogamy does exist in nature, as of course do females who seek out multiple partners. But nature does not seem to push things in the direction of polygyny on our branch of the evolutionary tree. Okay? Nature is one thing, nurture is another. And through the intelligence, the consciousness, the awareness of people and how we socialize and govern under specific conditions, somebody deems something more important and holding more value as we move along. Okay? Among mammals, just 9% of species are monogamous. Among primates, just 29%. Y'all hear me? Somebody try to call and all that. Come on. You got me? Y'all hear? You hear me? Let me know. I'm good. Okay, let me start again. Among mammals, just 9% of species are monogamous. Among primates, just 29% are. Humans are a diverse lot. But before Western imperialism, 83% of indigenous societies were polygynous or polygynous. 16% monogamous and 1% polyandrous, where women have multiple husbands. Western imperialism. Before Western imperialism, 83% of indigenous societies were no way in any form practicing monogamy. Okay? So all these fake narratives that y'all coming through with, that y'all living under, that you can't explain, that when you get pressed on your belief system, you sitting there stuttering and looking crazy. When these Kevin Samuel dudes was pressing women on what they believe and what they matter of fact. And when it went deeper and deeper, they sat there looking like they got Down syndrome because you can't stand on a square, that you don't manifest, that you have inherited from somewhere else. When men get pressed, when passport brothers get pressed, when these brothers get pressed because they owe multi-thousands in child support and they have no reason for not paying, no reason for not being there. They looking like Opie. They can't, when you press them, when y'all get pressed because y'all living up under conditions that was created by your oppressor, you don't know what it is. These things are not matter of fact. They just aren't. It just isn't. Now, the realness of it is when we ask, but what about women? Again, polyandry is exceedingly rare as a mating system. Importantly, though, polyandry can exist in some form even when it's not socially recognized. In humans and numerous other species, females who are officially tied to one partner may have others in secret. The secrecy being necessary to prevent not only social sanctions, but also violence and abandonment on the part of the males. So yeah, she may say in the deep down throes of passion, oh yeah, this is your candy, daddy. But damn it, there's somebody's secret in the cut. Could be. Could be. Do I need to read again? Huh? Huh? In humans and numerous other species, females who are officially tied to one partner may have others in secret desires, secret lovers. Yeah, that's what you are. That's what you are. Huh? Man, Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Hmm? Hmm? Get me to singing in here, damn it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Secret. Now, there are numerous potential advantages to this behavior. Even though, as noted above, it won't necessarily increase the number of children a female bears. Through adultery, a female might get more resources or higher quality genes than her partner can provide. God damn it, got diggity class today. Yeah. So, what was Remy's contract with Pat? You don't know. I know. a little, because I was very close with Pap's security/manager, Strong. So whatever was going on during a time that was very, very rocky, and he was getting deeper and deeper into the throes of love with Remy. Yeah, I have firsthand information on a regular basis, but again, I'm not no gossip, but I definitely know how she bagged him. Yeah, she bagged him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they were very much in the throes of each other's embrace. True love. Yeah. Oh, yeah, me and Strong was real close up until the day he met his demise. Yeah. I might have been one of the last to speak. But yeah. Okay. So again, everybody who think they know something just don't. And people always wonder, damn, Liz, you was around a lot of people in close proximity. Yeah, because when you really throw that hammer and people speak on your integrity and they know that you'll hold it down for real and personal extras won't be out there, your name is good where it's supposed to be good, where it count at. So you get to know people when they don't even know you know them like that. But I know she bagged him. Yeah. Yeah. And when she's throwing out all these innuendos about vids and all that, man, shit. I mean, them vids been out in the streets. It's just particular type of dudes know. Yeah. We ain't talking about none of this newfangled iPhone. She be talking about, man. Man. Yeah, she bagged him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But us, as people who are viewing this, come on. We don't know. We're looking from the outside. We are actually looking from the outside. We don't have no knowledge of this. We don't. None whatsoever. You see what's being presented. So now she gets locked up. She gets jammed. And all people saw or was privy to have information was that Pat was that dude. He was doing a bid. He was going through. And people, many of us who've been in that situation, the women who have taken that trip to hold down their significant other, people who come from the projects, people who have been ingrained in birth hip hop, saw it from a distance and was like, yeah, that's what's up. That's how they do it. But you don't know. Because that man said he went up there every day. You don't know if soon as he got back to the town, he got him some grippers. You don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. We wasn't on no visits. We don't know what was in the structure of that contract. That is between them, him and her, theirs. And whatever they agreed upon, that's what they agreed upon. Now, the contract is broken when somebody breaches it. We don't know the breach. We don't. Not at all. we do know that right now, that today, they're playing themselves. Because whatever the breach of contract, whatever went down, we shouldn't know about it. Just like we don't know about the initial bond, the initial union, the initial agreements. We wasn't in the bed with them. We didn't have our heads on the pillow. We don't know the whispers that they put in each other's ear. So why are we being witness to the breakdown, to the demise? It has no bearing on your relationship. It has no bearing on you, single ass woman, or you, single ass man, who are not in a relationship, who haven't been in a marriage, who haven't come from that specific space of being in a marriage with somebody who's incarcerated, with raising children with somebody who isn't there, and all the other dynamics that come with those two individuals. The layers that come with it. Her to being halfway home and still on parole, not being able to do. Both of them being in an industry that is controlled by bankers and OFAs and Bagelmeisters that have word over what they can do. The press, the stress of trying to find themselves in that. And then she comes home and has to reinvent herself and learn herself. Y'all acting like she didn't do a bid. Y'all acting like she didn't have some type of fractured, retarded thoughts and feelings of sexuality after being incarcerated all that time. Are we under the assumption that women who bid are different from men who bid? That they don't have different desires and kinks and all type of weirdness going on with them in a space where that humanity has been stripped from them? And her coming home with that nice, brown, voluptuous body, all eyes on her? Y'all don't understand. Y'all have no idea of that struggle. Unless you've been there. You don't know the growth points that's right here. We don't know if he's the same. We seen him on the OFA platform, the freak ass OFA. What are you doing over there? Interviewing with that nasty lizard. Pap gave him a whole interview. We wouldn't think that somebody that come from the projects of Brooklyn would sit across from a lizard who allows his wife to get her grippers blown out on film. We don't know if Pap is the same. You don't know if these individuals are the same as what they were when they were being presented to us. However, you're taking your beliefs, your relationship, and making a comparison. And now they throw somebody else in the mix. You understand? First we had the little, what wasn't it? Block captain. Yeah. And people coming at him. Get the fuck out of here. What you coming at him for? And now, if Pat was dealing with some ordinary, non-criminal in the camera person, you might not have even known. But since it's out and about now that the other person is another brown, voluptuous piece of candy, this Clarissa Shields, now it's an issue. Now it's, oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Now it's viral. Now everybody in it. But if you really been in it and been seeing, Clarissa was befriending Remy. Lot going on in here, right? You see? And most people who are commenting on it are straight squares. Most people who are commenting on it come from a complete institution of white thought. Never been to a rap battle, never been in the industry, never lived in the projects, never been to jail, nothing. But you're making this an issue talking about black love ruin. They was just relationship goals when they had these big ass weddings on TV. Yeah. When everything is, you're thinking the bag and the fame and what happened? I know people who got married in City Hall, been together 30, 40 years. You understand where we need to be in terms of analyzing and assessing what is coming across our screens on social media? And now there's abuse allegations she throwing out there. So they may need counseling for real. Not no TV bullshit, but for real, from somebody who's from the projects, who's trained in dealing with these things and who can understand where they at as a couple and as individuals, because there's children involved still. And not just gossip on social media. They need to fall back because both of them are bigger than this shit here. Both of them are. And it's disheartening to watch because they struggled through the hard part. They made it through the toughest part, should have been the bid. But you come out and make an attempt to live like these old fays and everything crumbles. Now, all the back and forth and the talks and all that, I would hope that it don't go to another level, because I don't know. I doubt Remy can throw hands with this woman, and I doubt Pap could either. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Both, they might need that. They both might need to come out with eye jammies or speed knots and heal and lick each other's wounds. They need to leave that girl alone. However, if I know boxing, and I know boxing, if Pap did that thing and touched that space, oh, that girl is hooked. Yeah, Clarissa Shields is hooked. Yeah. That's how it goes. Them fighters don't be out there like that. And if Pat put that Brooklyn thing on that girl and touched that grip, well, woo! Blew her head off. Because she on social media wilding too. You know them. I'll tell you. About the rest of y'all, but Brooklyn, we know what to do. Yeah. So again, as we watch this, Be mindful how y'all go back and forth online with people. Y'all don't know individuals' relationships. Y'all don't know the contracts that they make with each other. You don't know. Mind yours. You don't know about anything but you and yours. That's it. What you willing to accept, the next woman might not be. What you willing to tolerate, homie, the next man might not be. It ain't your business. It's not. Okay? Y'all dig? So on that note, because I ain't going to be up in here with this. I'm not. Man, they ain't going to fight. Nah. Cut that out. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see it. No, we don't want to see that. All that fighting and shit. No, we don't want to see that at all. We want them to get off social media, think about the children, okay? Think about what they all have going on as people and in their space. And and just chalk it up as an L, a lesson learned that we could have did what we needed to do with and without each other outside of other people's intervention. As Charlie Lemon told me. So I could only tell you about me and mine and how I handle mine. Okay? They need an assessment. They need an assessment badly. Tell Remy to reach out, especially if she's talking about abuse and a DV situation. She may need somebody that she can trust that can get through all that trauma of the bed, of the projects, of losing a homie. She called Pump. We don't even know if she's finished grieving that. They do. Maybe Remy need an assessment. I'm here. But they need to get that shit off of social media. And we, as a nation, as hip-hoppers, as melanated people, need to get this shit off of social media. Because a lot of people are going through and tolerating a lot worse. I'm in these streets, I see it, I know. You dig? And on that note, classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes, y'all. To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. For real, for real. To those who didn't, y'all be back again. I know how this go. I know how it go. I'm telling you, nothing is free. You believe it is, but time and energy and me up in your head as you replay and think and contemplate. Damn, I wonder if this broad cheating on me. Yeah. Did you ever ask her if that's what she was about? Did you even ask her? What do you think about, extra people and stuff? See, most people don't even ask that question. So most people not going to tell. Dude say, you ain't asked me. I ain't tell you. I ain't with a woman. You're going to have critical conversations, but making assumptions of what your partner believes. So again, keep acting like y'all coming in here and getting something and not supporting and not. Shit, you here. As long as you here, I'm going to get there. Trust and believe that. Because that's what we do. We educate each other. So all that, and all my truckers, get to your destination safe. Make that noise. Get them cars out your way. Burn, burn, move. Get out the way and all that. Union workers, own your labor. Guard your minds. Okay? Guard your mind. Don't allow anybody to get your mind. Critical thinking. Analyze. And be in purpose. Be in purpose with who you say you are and manifest that. And get these old faces out of your mind. They're in deep without you even realizing it. You're just doing things that they've designed. Step back and pay attention for a minute. All right? 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.